So let's DeLong a song for this one. I was thinking it'd be funny to DeLong Danny Boy.
The longest song? Are you talking about that?
Huh?
Are you talking about the longest song?
Yeah. Danny Boy, the pipes are calling. You know?
Yeah.
Like that?
From Glen to Glen! I don't know the rest of the words.
You gotta do like the other dude, you know?
Oh, yeah.
From Glen to Glen.
Good old Mark Hoppus.
Is that his name?
Yep. The other one.
No one knows. Yeah, and then there's that guy. There's like
Travis
Yeah.
Barker.
Travis Barker, the drummer guy.
Yeah.
And then the blonde dude's the bass player? Or the...
I think Tom wasn't he?
Tom was a guitar player.
Oh, he's the guitar player.
I don't know enough. Anyways, I guess that's as good a start as any. This is What That Is. Their host,
Oops, I typed in Boink 182 by accident.
Boink
I
182?
typed Boink 182.
What came up?
Nothing. It's just Blink 182 stuff. Like
Oh.
the phone knew that was what I was looking for.
What could that be? Could it be like a Blink 182 themed porno?
I
Maybe.
hope so.
Yeah.
That better exist.
Yeah. What's like a 3-piece? What you call it? Don't the waterfall girl? What the fuck is the name? Destiny's Child, dude. Blink 182 fucks Destiny's Child.
Or are you thinking of TLC?
Maybe I
I
was
think either
thinking
one.
TLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, which one's which, Sam? That's your first thing. What's the difference between TLC and Destiny's Child?
I don't know.
The real answer is Beyonce, but there's
Yeah.
also other differences.
Yeah, I guess so. What if there was salt and pepper, and then also like cumin was like a third member?
I like how you said salt and pepper correctly.
Uh-huh.
The band
Oh, it's
name is
Peppa.
it's spelled specifically
Yeah.
Peppa.
Yeah, sorry.
You
I
fucked
fucked that.
it
I
up.
fucked that
You
up with.
fucked it. You had to put a hard R in there.
Yeah, I say Pepper Pig too.
Spicy cartoons.
Yeah, that's a bad thing that I do all the time. It doesn't. I think that's fine. I thought that would be a cool rapper name. Go by Hard R. Oh shit! I got a phone call.
All right. Well, time's up on the podcast. We will see you guys later.
You want to pause it?
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh,
And we're back.
and we're back. I had to take a phone call. Yeah, it was very important. It was, it was my agent.
He showed his dick, though.
I asked first, but they said yes. But turns out, my manager tried to get them to not say anything about it. So the more layers come out, the shittier it looks. You
Like
know?
an onion of your dick.
Yes, I have a very oniony dick. It's like
Like Shrek.
yeah. Well, you peel back one layer. I guess it's just one layer. What if people had like multiple layers of foreskin?
It gets all papery on the
Yeah,
outside, like
yeah.
a snake skin.
Yeah, so like Jews, it's like they cut all of them off, but like Muslims still have one, but they took off one layer, and every religion just has a different number that they trim away. You know what I mean?
I like the reverse of where we just have circumcised onions in the store. We just go in there like they're all the tips are cut off. That's fucking weird. We start circumcising vegetables.
You could do. That's kind of what peeling is, if you
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
You ever see people that half-ass peel their cucumbers to be fancy?
Yeah,
They'll just do. It's like,
I'm
what
not
are you
into it.
What are you doing, man?
I want like fancy designs on the outside.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got a cool little peeler that makes it all like scored, which holds like the sauce on it, dude. I'm a fucking.
You're heavy in the cucumber game.
I'm a fucking cooking nerd. I'll tell you what. Yeah.
Like sometimes I like to put peanut butter on a celery and put raisins on it. Chef quality.
Yeah. Sometimes I put craisins on there. Switch it up. Call it fire ants on a log. That's dumb.
Yep.
I made ravioli, like chicken and cilantro and onion, like Mexican chicken mole raviolis.
Ravioli.
Yeah, it was good. It's good. I suck at making ravioli, so they were just like mushy pockets of Like, most of them leaked all their contents out into the water.
I enjoy mushy pockets, so
I think we all do. To tell you the truth, if there's one thing that we can all get behind, is that a good, warm, mushy pocket.
no one likes a cold mushy
Some
pocket.
people
or
do.
a reheated mushy
Reheated.
pocket.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't like leftover pussy. You know?
Oh, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
I thought we were talking about ravioli.
Oh, yeah, it's different. No, I make pussy ravioli. I make pink flour.
Does your daughter like it?
What the fuck? She's not old enough for pink ravioli yet. Jesus. All right, let's get into one of these.
Pink ravioli.
Let's get into some of these topics of things that I don't know what the fuck they are. What the? Gore Vidal, what is that?
He was like what was he, like a Russian guy?
He was an author. He was a
he's an author.
openly homosexual author.
Okay.
Aren't all authors?
I just found out Chuck Palahniuk was...
Oh yeah, super
Gay.
gay, and from Portland,
That's almost worse.
hand in hand.
Gay-ass Portland. I've never been to Portland.
Do it.
Is it just like the
I
show?
suggest it.
Yeah?
Basically.
Okay.
I walked into a leather store, struck up a conversation with the leather lady, the leather mama, as they like to be called.
It didn't happen to be the one where Christine Levine worked, was it? Was it a porno shop or a... What do you mean a leather shop?
Like boots and wallets and things.
Oh, okay.
Not like a whips and chains.
Oh, okay.
There weren't masks.
It was... They sold tack.
Yeah.
Like horsey stuff, right? Like... Is that what it was? Like saddles and fucking...
Well, no, it was just like leather fashion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was right across the street from the light bulb store that was in Portlandia. Same place.
Light bulb store.
Yeah, and I also bought root beer spices, which I still have yet to do anything with.
Like sarsaparilla?
Yeah, basically. Just
Is
a
that
bunch
what it's called? Or?
Just a bunch of roots and herbs in a bag that I need to decant into some sugar water and dump in a sparkling fucking... I lost it.
What do you put it into, like seltzer water? Or do you-
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, you just make the root beer syrup and you just dump it in seltzer water.
Huh. Okay. That's how you make root beer.
I'll make you a root beer later.
You should. You should weed infuse it so we can bring back old times. Yeah, dude.
That's a good idea. I could do it so easily.
Dude.
Anyway, Eugene Luther Gore Vidal was an American writer and public intellectual, known for his patrician manner, epigrammatic wit, and polished style of writing.
Yeah, epigrammatic wit.
Epigrammatic.
Of course. I use that all the time sometimes.
It's
Epigrammatic.
grammar of the skin.
I can see you writing epigrammatic in your list of things that you don't know.
Yep, might as well. I'll do that later. No, I'll forget because...
Well, he was also known for his patrician manner.
What's that? What does that mean? Patrician manner? Is that a real thing?
Right over to Austin.
I'm going to look it up right
What
now.
is patrician manner? Well, you said it. How do you not know what it means if you said it?
Because I'm
first.
just reading off Wikipedia.
Oh, okay.
It's just, you know what? It took me to a totally different, unrelated Wikipedia page somehow.
Vidal.
I'm going to look up the disambiguation.
Is he related to the shampoo guy? Vidal Sassoon.
Yes.
Yeah. Just political writings and shampoo.
Yeah, I saw him. He used to be he was on Real Time with Bill Maher a lot, I think.
I thought you were going
He's
to say
making those-
real sex on HBO.
And also like one or two of those episodes too.
Gore Vidal, huge schlong.
Yeah. Real sex with that Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That would... I don't know.
Gore Vidal and Ruth Bader Ginsburg
Yep.
are showing you what real sex is. That honestly would be much more real.
Oh.
Here's how two old fucks get it on.
Oof. Have you ever stumbled across like elderly porn?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
mushy pockets.
They got the mushiest
It's
pockets.
Like two older people fucking?
Like it's
Yeah.
all gray.
Oof.
And this hangy
Just not for me. Not my thing.
looks like corpses.
Ugh. Ugh. All right. Well, turns out I'm not into those mushy pockets. All right. What is Mackay Pfeiffer?
Mackay Pfeiffer? Or do you mean Michelle Pfeiffer?
I don't know.
I don't know what you mean.
Well,
where'd you first hear the Mackay Pfeiffer?
from Eminem. He's like something Mekhi Phifer.
Yeah, he was an actor.
Okay.
He's in ER or something.
ER.
That's a reference.
Yeah.
Is like a
Well, he was the actor in 8 Mile.
okay.
The other guy with the dreadlocks, I think.
Oh, that's who.
So
that
he
is?
was referencing in the song that he's hanging out with Mekhi Phifer.
Wait, what was the song part of the 8 Mile soundtrack?
Yes, it was "Lose Yourself."
So he's referencing that he's friends with a guy that he's doing a movie with, who's playing a different guy that's not.
Yeah, that's
the
weird.
guy that
That's
he's
like breaking kayfabe
saying
almost. Like
that
he's referring to the actor and not the character he's playing in the movie.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like you lose track. Like who's actually rapping "Lose Yourself"? Is it Eminem or his character in the movie?
Both.
But
It must
why
be
would,
Eminem.
But why would? But he's supposed to be playing himself. But
Well,
like,
it's like a loose. I
Yeah,
think so, like a
and
loose
Mekhi
version of
Phifer
him.
is also playing himself.
oh
is he
really?
No.
Oh,
No way.
see, that is confusing as fuck. What
Yeah,
the?
let's
fuck?
see.
Because Mekhi Phifer wasn't like a rapper trying to work his way up in the Detroit rap game.
Well, because in the movie he doesn't get to the second verse of the song, which is where the Mekhi Phifer references, because he's saying all
so
the
it's-
pain inside amplified by the fact that I can't get by with my 9 to 5 and I can't provide the right type of life for my family, because man, these goddamn food stamps don't buy diapers, and it's no movie, there's no Mekhi Phifer.
Okay.
So he's saying the struggle is so real that Mekhi Phifer's not even acting in this movie right now. I'm just broke as shit.
Wow. The struggle permeates the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then creates a fifth wall to then also break through.
Wow. Okay, so that is confusing on a level
Yeah.
it would be hard to write that level of confusingness.
What's even more confusing is the first name Mekhi. Is it Jewish?
It does sound like one of those old Hebrew names that people
Yeah.
don't that even Jews don't use anymore.
It's Mekhi.
Okay.
I hate it so much.
I wonder if he got that as soon as Mr. Garrison, the character.
Mekhi Phifer? According to mom365.com/baby names, Mekhi means he who looks like God, and the origin is Hebrew. We got it.
Wow, you
We
nailed
did
it.
it. We nailed those Jews. I mean, no way.
One of them.
Well,
Accurate.
okay.
Okay. Can you do that whole rap that you just read in Mr. Garrison voice?
No, I can't.
Struggle is real.
You should do it in Tom DeLonge's voice.
I'll give it a shot. Let me see. Do you still
Hold
have,
on, no,
do you have
no,
it pulled
no,
up?
no.
No.
You're just going to have to go off the dome with it.
These food stamps don't buy diapers. That was the only line from that.
Sorry, but you remember? That's fine.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry about it.
You just got to lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go. Go.
Oh man, I didn't get to see that movie until
Not
I was
bad.
too old to give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
So like it never. I'm sure it was a good movie, but I don't know.
It's still decent, but yeah, I caught it like 6 years later on TBS.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, Eminem was really making moves back then. Okay.
And
I was like, well, Brittany Murphy's already dead, so I don't really give a shit.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I've been watching a lot of King of the Hill,
Yeah.
and that is weird to think about.
Yeah, that Luann just gets killed off.
Damn. Yeah, how did they do it in the show? I don't remember.
I kind of forgot.
I thought she just moved with her husband.
Probably.
What? So wait, what happened to her?
She just like died of
She died
an
like of a-
overdose or something.
No, it was like a sickness, wasn't it?
She died of a sickness
People
of overdose.
like, yeah, but people think like her husband had like played a part in it all.
Oh.
Like he was like irresponsible and treating her
Huh.
like her sickness and everything like that.
Damn. All right, well that sucks.
Yeah. Well, now that we so Mekhi Phifer's a
Yep.
funny name.
Yeah, that one's been done to the ground. All right, how about what is Outlaw Josie Wells? What that is?
Outlaw Josie Wells. Ooh, Josie Wales.
Wales? Okay.
Clint Eastwood movie.
Okay. We tried to figure that out with Kate and Courtney, but they didn't know it. I'm starting to realize that there's a lot of things that I don't know about that other people just kind of know vaguely enough about that
To be like, you're wrong, but I don't know what's right.
Yeah, exactly. Huh.
I think this is the one that, no, this isn't the one that won him that. That was the later one, where he finally got, like, an Oscar or some shit. But he was a Missouri farmer driven to revenge by murder of his wife and young son by a band of pro-union Jayhawker militants.
Jayhawk. Where have I heard that before?
You know, from the Jayhawks, which are... Jayhawkers and redlegs are terms that came to prominence just before the American Civil War in Kansas during the Bleeding Kansas era, where they adopted by militant bands affiliated with the Free State cause during the American Civil War, a freedom-fighting movement against slavery and in favor of individual liberty. So basically,
Damn.
old-timey libertarians killed Clint Eastwood's kids.
Isn't it so weird that there will be a time when people read about Proud Boys the way that you just, the Jayhawks and the fucking Bleeding Legs or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
just these weird fringe groups that, like, had their own thing in their time, but, like...
Yeah. The Proud Boys, they wore baseball caps and Levi's. Fucking, that was their uniform.
Is that what do they have to do with the no jacking off thing?
Yeah. That's like one of their...
That's one of their main things is that they don't jack off?
Yeah, but I think, from what I've read from some... Because for some reason on my podcast's Instagram, a bunch of Proud Boy accounts have been getting suggested to me.
What?
I don't know. I think it's like a freedom of speech thing.
By Google or
By Instagram. They're just like, you are being followed by these people. Maybe you'd like all these Proud Boy accounts. And I'm like,
Who is following you that would lead them to me? No,
I don't know, but like, of course I say a lot of inflammatory shit because it makes me laugh.
yeah,
It's just like I'm not like a freedom of speech guy. I'm just like, well, don't come at me because I don't fucking care.
well,
But,
sometimes
like-
the most fucked up thing you can say is the funniest thing to say in the moment.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean, like, I stand by your right to say it, like, earnestly.
Yeah.
Like, I stand by your right to say it fucking around. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
I don't stand by the right to, like, if I'm, like, when I was just making fun of the Jews, I don't hate any Jews that I know of. Maybe Ben Shapiro. I'm not saying firebomb his house. Or any Jews. I love Jews. I'm like the anti-Hitler. Me and Hitler, not besties. Me and Jews, totes cool.
Totes cool. Do you even know it? I don't think there's very few Jewish people in this area.
In Reno, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think there's that many. I knew a few in my day.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it.
Back when I was wild and young and hanging out with Jews.
Just like how they made fun of Obama for hanging out with Muslims and Black Panthers. It's like, back in the day, he was hanging out with all those Jews. I just start getting targeted by all these Proud Boys. Like, look at him, just cavorting around with the Jews. I'm like, I don't believe what they believe. It
Yeah.
wasn't me that killed Jesus.
They're having a real influence on him. I bet he's gonna eat soup for lunch.
He's gonna eat soup and do his taxes as if it isn't theft.
Oh, Jews. I love that they... I don't know why they're the ones that people always blame shit on.
Because it's easy to do.
It sucks. Dude, blame it on, like... I don't...
On the alcohol?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they actually did that. It was called Prohibition. Is that song Blame It on the Alcohol song?
It's about Prohibition. Yeah.
It's a very deep song.
Is it any wonder that we went from Prohibition, ending Prohibition, to then them killing all the Jews in World War II? They had to find somebody to blame. Take a walk with me. No alcohol, plenty of Jews. Plenty of alcohol, no Jews. Now we have a healthy balance. There's plenty of alcohol to go around, plenty of Jews for everybody.
You can only they blame the booze. They blame you can only blame things that end in ooze.
Yeah, booze, Jews, bad shoes, Mother Goose,
TMNT, Secret of the Ooze.
What is that?
That's a movie, I think.
Yeah.
TMNT.
Even though he's been Googling things on his phone the whole time, that was the thing he had right off the dome, ready to go.
Yeah, okay. Well, cool. I think we learned some things.
We did.
Let me see if we want to move on to one more. Okay. What is Bosnia-Herzegovina?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I think it was a war.
It's like there's a conflict.
In
I mean,
a
there's certainly like some sort
place.
of conflict involved, I think. 'Cause it's
Okay.
not... I don't think it's that anymore. I think it's like two or like three separate countries now.
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Because we looked it up. It was my dad's like go-to reference for like fucked up shit. Like, just buy it. Who cares? We have enough money. We're not living in Bosnia-Herzegovina. And I'll be like, what the fuck? I have no idea what you're talking about, Dad.
It's like when they say French Indochina. You're like, I know what you mean, but goddamn, is that an old sentence?
Yeah.
That and the Ottoman Empire. It's like
Yeah.
all that shit.
Okay, so here's something to me, is I don't know where Morocco or...
Africa.
Okay, or Zanzibar...
Also Africa.
Or...
There's another African country.
Timbuktu.
That's
Still North Africa, Middle East. Most of
Okay.
these places, isn't it?
So to me,
Timbuktu? Yeah.
you could say any of those, and I would point to the little island off of
Of Italy?
off of Africa, and I would say
Madagascar.
It's a completely different one.
Yeah, no, you're naming like northern African Middle East places.
Okay.
And then Madagascar's a little island way down at the bottom.
Okay.
Where they made that cartoon movie.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's where they filmed it.
Yep. That's where they convinced everyone to go, including Chris Rock.
It's an actual physical place that is CGI.
Yeah. Just like P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
That's pretty cool. Well, it's, you know what I realize is all of those places are places that Bugs Bunny would mail you in a box.
Yeah.
At the end of the episode, if you were a douchebag,
Send
you
you out
know,
to
slap a
Timbuktu.
sticker on there. Yeah.
There is lots of old places like that. They're all the Middle East. Like, if you don't know, it's west of India, but east of Europe. Like, that's any place you don't recognize, probably in there.
Yeah,
Probably right in there. Like, when they were like, oh no, there's bad shit the Russians are doing to the Chechens. I'm like, so south of Russia, but north of Africa? They're like, yeah. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
That country's this
Yeah.
big. It's like the size of my hand.
It's like, it's Europe, but
Yeah.
not.
It's Europe, but Asia, but the Middle East.
It's not Europe. Like, you know what I mean?
It's Mongolian Europe.
Yeah, it's one of those countries where you get a recipe from there, and it's do all of this stuff, and at the very end, mix in some sour cream. You know what I mean? Like, fucking stroganoff and
Everything else.
paprikash and fucking... Yeah. I like those things, though.
Me too. I like sour cream and shit.
I'm talking all this shit. That's like where I'm from.
That seems about right. You seem pretty Eastern Bloc.
Like, you're white, you should be doing better than this. Why is your life so fucked up still?
I like the idea of like all the like there's normal European and then there's Eastern Bloc European where it's like we're white but we're just alive.
Yeah, we're just barely making
We're
it.
not sitting around trying to be industrious. We're just like, and we made soup for the month, so it's time to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, we milked the one cow that the town has, and that was my day.
We have soured all of its cream to the fullest extent.
Man, to get sour cream, which is so delicious,
Yep.
people must have been sampling, like,
Awful shit.
terrible shit that's not sour cream or cottage cheese or fucking cheese.
Like, there's a lot of ways to make milk into good shit, but it's very easy to just end up with a batch of spoiled milk.
Right. Okay, but how about this? Is everything you can do with milk that doesn't make you sick already a food?
I feel like it is. I don't know what you think you can invent off of separated
saying.
curds and whey.
I'm just saying, like... okay, so is there shit that you can do with milk that doesn't make you sick that people just don't have a taste for? Or is everything that doesn't make you sick already a food?
I feel like it's already a food. Like I don't know. Like, have you seen some of the raunchy cheese? Like very selective. Like they have the fucking moldy brain.
Oh yeah.
And they fucking, what else do they have? They
Dude,
have
I've
some
been
awful
fucking
shit.
with cheese heavy lately.
Me too.
Dubliner? Come on.
Dubliner's some solid shit.
Dude, I've been-
all the Kerrygold and, you know, all that brand of shit.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Been fucking with
Good
that.
stuff.
With what's the other one? There's some kind of weird like Welsh cheese. I've had that shit where it's like a Merlot soaked like outside shit.
That's always nice.
We put them on the fucking like almond and pecan crackers. Dude, I'm getting so
You're getting so fancy.
That's real bougie.
I'm getting bougie as fuck, man.
I've been on that smoked Gouda recently.
Ooh, that's some good
Yeah,
shit.
smoked Gouda's
Yeah,
good.
well, it's creamy, but it's
Uh-huh.
also got shit on the outside.
Yeah.
Got like a
husk
rind.
Of, yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
a
like a-
husk of cheese rind.
Yeah, not bad.
Smoky
times.
rind.
Smoky Rind. I'm a country singer, and I love my cheese. I think I
And
was
your name is Smoky Rind?
Smoky Rind. I was trying to do a country accent, but it just came out like Bruce Springsteen-y. Which is, what the fuck is he? Why is he famous for anything?
Because he's like Jersey country. It's like when you got north enough in the East Coast, you can't be country, so it becomes like Americana.
Right, he's just like in the woods Connecticut bullshit.
Yeah,
like,
well, what's even worse is he has all this like, I'm working class and blue jeans, and he's always just been a musician and like never poor. Like he's never had to go work
Yeah.
on the fucking docks.
Yeah.
He's just been rich ass Bruce Springsteen like his whole goddamn life.
Right. Well, that's the thing. That's why everyone on the left kind of gets to this point where they're a hypocrite ultimately.
Oh, definitely.
Because like at least for like Republicans or whatever, like they fetishize like making money and being successful and having a career. So when you get to that level, you still appeal to the people that haven't done shit.
Yep.
Because they're like, oh, I want to be like that. But like when you're Bernie Sanders and you have like beach houses and shit, and you're like, well, I just want everybody to have all the money in the world, and you're like, Bernie, you have a lot you could donate, but you're not doing that. So you like, it's this weird thing where like you're destined to be a hypocrite if
Does
you're.
Bernie Sanders have beach houses?
I think he does. He's a Jew. Come on. No, he's a rich motherfucker. Like that's the thing, is that like people like that get in trouble because they're everyone. If you really look into like what you're doing, you're like, hey man, you have a lot. You have like 7 housekeepers. Like what the fuck, man? Pay them more. How much do you pay your housekeeper? You know what I mean? You're talking about making
At
sure
least
everybody.
$15 an hour.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. 15. How much do you make? Not to
I don't
be
know.
weird.
I don't know what the
You haven't-
hourly rate is. I
Because you're
haven't-
like salary.
yeah, I think it's like $3,000 a month after everything.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
Keeps me alive.
yeah. You're doing
Keeps
all
me
right.
out of trouble.
You're making some moves.
Yeah.
You're making some Cardi B money
Yeah,
moves.
you see, that's the other thing.
Bobby don't
Like,
dance no more. Bobby makes money moves.
I only make money moves because, like, sure, like I still grew up like a little Republican kid. Like, despite all the punk ethics that I was instilled with at the fucking mosh pits that I went to.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I was like, this is just a bunch of whiny white kids with more shit than me saying they want more of the shit.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck? You just stole like a whole pack of PBRs. Just be happy with your goddamn day. And so I stopped worrying about everyone else's shit. And I'm just like, I'm just going to do my stuff myself.
Right.
And not worry about giving or receiving from other places. Because it's just not going to work out. I'm out for me.
Yeah, you got to think about number one.
Yeah, like I'm fine with helping out communities.
Yeah.
But not with a bunch of my shit. I'll donate a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Or like something. But other than that, I'm
dude.
like,
Oh, I have.
what are they going to do for me? Nothing.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I have a whole bit I'm working on about like everybody that says we need to like as a country do things. It's like, man, you got a fucked up friend. You can just help him out. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows someone in a shitty situation.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe just do that. I don't know. Talk about grassroots all you want,
Yeah,
but
you
like,
just start off helping other people.
right?
And even that, I'm like, nah. Plenty of resources outside of my person that you can go to and not ruin my day. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. No, I haven't. I had this whole fucking bit I'm trying to work on. You know, you ever have a bit that you know that, like, the premise holds water, but, like, the words that you have to say it
Don't quite get you to what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Definitely have a lot of those.
Yep.
My thing is, like, okay, so talking about what you're just saying, like when like a CEO goes to like help out the homeless day, and he's like slapping mayonnaise on bologna and making sandwiches, it's like, motherfucker, you make $30,000 a day. Like, what are you doing? Fucking mayonnaising up some bologna for these guys? You could easily do way more with way less effort because you're good at something.
I like to think that rich people have this idea about super poor people that it's like dehydration, where if you give them too much water after they've been dehydrated, they'll immediately die. But they think that with poor people, they're like, if I help this poor person too much, they'll immediately explode with money. Like a fucking cartoon. And so now, that's why they're always just like, well, we just have to give them more bologna. It's what their immune system is used to. So we'll just give them premium, we'll give them name brand Oscar Mayer rather than Bar F.
Right. No, I'm just saying, why do they do that? Well, it's obviously because you can take a picture of that.
Yeah.
And that gives you kudos and, you know what I mean? Like, makes it look like you're helping more than you're helping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's really, at the end of the day, what looks the best and is also still tax deductible, while also not having to give up too much.
Right. Well, and if you own a business, like, you could easily, like, coach people that are on the brink of homelessness because they need a fucking job.
Yeah.
You could just sit down with people and be like, okay, these are the things that companies are looking for. This is the way to answer this question. You know what I mean? Like, because that's the world you are in. That's what you know about. That's way better. I was trying to think of it using, like, this example of, like, if there was a playground and they're going to dump all these little pebbles, you know, to spread around in the playground. So you get all these people together, and you have a bunch of little people, and also the mountain from Game of Thrones. And the mountain is, like, pouring Dixie cups of little water. Here you go, little fella. And they're heave-ho, and fucking, they have their little pink and blue plastic Fisher-Price shovels, and they're fucking working all goddamn day. And the mountain could just go, all right, it's done. Yeah. All right, everybody go home. Did our good deed. But no, like, I don't know. It's a weird concept that I'm trying to flesh out.
There's just not proper distribution within people personally to be the main thing that I always think of is Jeff Bezos, the guy that does Amazon. He's like a multi-billionaire, more money than there is people in the world.
Right.
And people at Amazon are still like on food stamps.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, maybe you could just put like a little more of the profits, like just a little bit, into the people that work there, so that they stop fucking up because they've only been working there for 6 months and will only work there for another 2.
Right. Well, there's a weird argument you could make too, like, well, if the government wasn't doing that, he would have to pay them more to get them to work there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like one hand washes the other, I feel like, on that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because he probably, I don't know Jeff Bezos. I don't know his shit. But what about, like, Elon Musk, right? Like,
yeah.
I'll be like, dude, how do you want rich people to be? Like, if Elon Musk is catching shit, he's trying to make fucking electric cars so we don't have to fucking pollute the environment and murder brown people to get their dirt oil. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like how we fuel our cars is by war. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they literally run off of blood.
Yeah. And then people go like, I don't even know why people are mad at Elon Musk. Like,
it's mostly just because he just keeps doing dumb shit.
Well, I had that joke.
Like calling that guy in Thailand a pedophile because he dove to save those kids.
Yeah, like his intentions are good. He just comes off as like a douchebag a lot of the times.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like a prick a lot.
Yeah,
too.
like taking his own,
and
like,
boring.
Vaguely, like legally the gray area of tanking his own stock so that it'll be cheaper.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I think he's a fucking whack job.
Definitely,
I think no one that smart or successful or driven is just also completely balanced and normal.
Yeah, no, there's like most rich people are just crazy people that figured out the path that works with their craziness.
Yeah, they figured out like how to. They're not just chasing a hot dog on a stick with
Yeah.
a string, just wildly. They're on a treadmill that's powering. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're turning their crazy into
But they could
money.
But they could just as easily be like out in the street blaming Hillary Clinton for Benghazi while naked. Like it's just they're just that amount of crazy
Yeah.
removed with money.
Yeah. Well, I see it because I see like there's a lot of people that'll kind of pop into the stand-up world and kind of do it for a little while and they're okay and then I don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're not crazy.
Yeah, they're
So-
not just like, yeah, I have to go do this.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm just like, but how? How do you not? Like, as soon as I get a hot opinion, I'm like, I gotta go say this 5 times this week.
I know. I'm like, why are you even living if it's not to get experience to make bits out of?
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Why
know.
do I even do stuff that I can't tell people about later?
Oh, it's a fucked up mindset.
It's a great, you know. It's,
Oh, we are the worst.
Yeah.
We really are.
but at least we're visibly the worst, and then other people get to absorb what kind of the worst we are.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like, okay, you know those dogs that you're like, that shouldn't be a dog?
Yep.
You know, or you're like, oh, you have breathing problems because your skull is fucked up so that you have like a smushed face.
Yeah.
You were like, that sucks that you have to live as that. But that's kind of us, too.
Yeah.
Like, we're a weird version of person that makes entertaining things.
Yeah, like maybe if we walk straight up enough and march along, we'll be able to win money at a dog show. You know, like. But other than that, we just sit around being useless.
What kind of dog are you?
I think I might be like what is it, the Bernese Mountain Dog.
Oh, okay. I could see that. I was going to say maybe like a Malamute.
Ooh, a Malamute.
Yeah.
I like Malamute mostly just because it sounds like a Malamar bar.
Me and Kate both chose dog types.
Good.
And she told me that I am Irish Wolfhound. And then I looked at him and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh, a Malamute's a solid one. You said Irish Wolfhound?
Uh-huh.
Good.
You want to take a look at that?
Yes, I do.
It's kind of like,
I hope it looks exactly like him.
you ever seen like a little it's like a giant it's like a giant little Scotty dog.
This one looks exactly like him.
Okay, look up.
Look at him.
Okay.
Look at him.
Yep. Yeah, that's me. Look up Black Afghan Hound. And you're gonna see it, and you're gonna know. Well, I already told you it was me and Kate, so you could probably figure that out pretty easily. But look it up. Let me see the one with the hair in the face.
This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good.
I forget. Oh, I can show you. Yeah, I think that's the one that I showed her, and she's like, "Yep, that's me." What is Austin? Let's pick dogs.
We gotta find.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling. I'm really putting some thought into this. I'll think about it.
We gotta make it good.
We gotta.
I feel like I can also just be an Afghan hound with glasses on.
Yeah, you. Yeah, I like it. You could be one. I'll take you. You could be part of my dog clan. That's good. How long have we been going?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Okay. Let's think about one more thing. Do either of you guys not know about something?
So much.
I know.
I had to Google all of this.
It's weird because you have to know like enough about it to know that you don't know what it is.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it has to be something you've heard of, but you don't know. You think, is there anything coming to your mind that you, like, okay.
I found it.
All right.
Austin's an Italian Greyhound.
Austin's an Italian Greyhound? Let me see.
Those ones like short hair, right?
Yeah. If they had a long hair one, he's got to be something long hair.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'll think of it. He's kind of beagly, too.
Beagley. He's a little Ed Beagley Jr.
He's just vaguely beagly.
I don't trust the look of that Beagley guy.
That guy over there. Yeah, what's
That's
the
a little Beagley?
Maybe you're a whippet.
Whippets.
like the canisters of CO2 that you do?
Yeah. No, it's like, look up a whippet.
Hold on.
It's kind of a greyhoundish.
There's just dogs that are called Plot.
Plot? What does a plot dog look like?
Plot.
It's kind of just
A
like
fucking
a
plot.
He's like a Brendel, like a Labrador kind
Those
of.
dogs are cute.
I like that. I think. Yeah. Now we're just looking up dogs.
Oh, there's a Whippet.
Where? Let me
He
see.
would be a Whippet.
Let me see. Is he a whippet?
Whippet good. Yeah,
Yep.
that's him. We found it. Austin's a Whippet.
Yeah. Okay.
Whippet good.
Good. Did you decided Malamute? You're sticking with
I'm gonna
Malamute?
stick with Malamute.
Okay. That's pretty good. Well, anyways, I don't know. You guys, you really don't know about not anything?
I don't know shit about Malamutes.
Dude, I had a friend in high school that had a Malamute.
Look at this fat ass Malamute.
Look at him. Let me see.
Look at him. He's all covered in snow and shit.
Yeah, he loves it.
He's fucking guys.
Yeah, it's a handsome dog. But husky.
And I'm a handsome boy.
You're a handsome milky boy, I gotta be honest.
I'm just a handsome little milky boy. Fuck me.
Oh man, dude, have you ever wanted to do a comedy set just holding the mic like this?
All wrong, definitely.
Yeah, like you're about to announce like the two fighters coming into the ring.
Oh yeah, all the time.
I might just do that tonight.
I've also wanted the Freddie Mercury, the top half of the
Suck its dick? That's what I tell Kate. I'm like, hey, can you Freddie Mercury me? You know?
And she's like, I don't have AIDS.
Yeah. Freddie Mercury poisoning.
Can we find out whose joke that is?
Yes, it's PK's joke.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I asked Jay, and he's like, "No, not my joke." No,
That's something I don't know, whatever Jay's saying all the time.
yeah. I don't understand how you go through life with everyone you interact with going, "What?"
Oh, it's the
you
worst.
before you just realize, like, oh, I need to speak louder and enunciate.
No, yeah, I know.
He must get so like, I don't know.
I
How
think he just plays it off.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you heard me. And he just walks away. He just walks away. Power move.
You heard me, bitch. Oh, fuck. I love that guy. I love that he still shows up all the time, and I haven't seen him do a set in
He hasn't
quite a
done
while.
in at least a year.
Yeah. Too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was didn't we had someone else for a while that did comedy for like way too long, not realizing that no one can fucking hear you at all. Like mic away from their mouth like this, like really soft spoken, but just also the mic is far away and you couldn't hear them at all. And then he'd get off stage and be like, "How did it go?" And I was like, "Well,
I don't know.
I was basically sitting on the stage with you, so I heard it. So to me, okay. But to anyone else that needed the amplification of the microphone for you to be heard, they didn't hear shit. And they probably just started talking because the entertainment stopped.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't hear anyone.
I don't know what you're talking about, though.
You do or you don't know?
I don't. I have no idea.
It
Was I here? Was
it
I around?
No, maybe not. It was
Okay.
many years ago.
All
I
right.
forget who the fuck it was.
Long ago.
long ago. I'm realizing I am an old man in
Yeah.
this shit now. I'm fucking almost 30,
You're
dude.
like headliner level.
Don't tell Dave Mancarelli that. He'll get upset.
Well, I mean, only him and Jenny Pez Dispenser are allowed to be headliners in this area, so I get it. Territory and such.
Yeah. What are they? What gigs are they doing?
All of them.
Dave's still doing Laugh Factory.
Laugh Factory?
And that's about all I know.
Oh, okay.
Just based on his Facebook.
Have either of you guys done Laugh Factory?
Nah.
No.
But I know a guy who's like knows a guy.
Yeah.
One time I saw that sign.
Yeah.
No, it was like weird, like because I work with a dude who like he's apparently one of, like a good friend with like one of the guys who comes in like headlines all the time, and like he knows I do comedy. He's like, hey, you should come and meet this guy or something like that. I'm like, okay, I'm totally not ready, but cool. I appreciate the bout of confidence. Like,
you're ready.
That's cool.
What do they do? They have you?
I have no idea.
5 minutes?
Well, I mean, based on what
10 minutes
everything.
up front.
I mean, based on what Pat's ever said, and like how do you actually get in? It's audition based, or the people who are coming in from out of town are bringing their own people in.
Yeah. I'm at the point where I'm like, man, how do you even do more? Like, how do you get farther?
There isn't stuff here. You just got to go out yourself.
Yeah, not here. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys want to make a Sacramento trip?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Journey on down to the Sac.
If we can do it in like the next 2 weeks.
For the audio
There was a
listeners,
hand
my
movement.
finger walked down to my crotch,
Seductively.
and explaining it to you, I did it over and over
Did it a
again.
bunch of times.
Why do you talk like Yoda a little bit?
What?
You kind of talk like Yoda there.
Did I? What did I say?
Finger walk did I down there like that. That's what it sort of sounded like to me.
Yeah. No, I feel like that was more of
Replay it and go back.
Mel Brooks from
Rewind the tape.
Spaceballs Yoda. Walk down, finger walk down. Did I do? Huh? Well, now for I go to the... Huh? I lost it. I can't do the Mel Brooks very well.
Are you referencing his character Yogurt from the movie Spaceballs?
Yes!
Or just Yoda as Mel Brooks?
Yogurt from Spaceballs.
Because Yogurt didn't really speak like Yoda. He just talked like Mel Brooks.
Yeah, I know. Well, Jews kind of talk a little bit like Yoda to begin with.
We're doing this again.
I watched You ever watch The King of the Hill, where Bobby starts talking like his step grandpa?
Yep. He just loves every part of it.
Like this, not so much.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Just kicking the table.
Stomping your Malamute paws.
Just trying to stomp the yard. You know it is.
Have you seen that movie?
Nah.
I don't know that movie.
Stomp the Yard?
Is that with Nick Cannon or is that Drumline?
What are you talking about?
I think that's Drumline.
Drumline. What is Stomp the Yard then?
It's them stomping the yard.
Uh-huh.
And the yard being...
Is it like Bring It On, but with black dudes instead of white ladies?
Yes.
That's what Stomp the Yard is.
It's like Stomp. Less trash cans.
Oh, fuck. Stomp that song from American History X?
It's weird. Yeah, it's a movie that came out in like that time of
Might as well stomp.
Yeah, it's like in that time. It's like in that era of movies where like there were like a new dance or like music based movie coming out like every year.
Go ahead and stomp.
We don't make dance themed movies anymore, do we?
We will as soon as I get up to the top.
What kind of musical would you make?
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's see. What kind of musical would I make? Actually, I was thinking about making this musical really shittily myself.
Okay.
But it's this idea of... it's like, I'm just me on Earth, and my minivan breaks down.
Okay.
And while I'm in the middle of lamenting my broken minivan, aliens crash into Earth.
Oh.
But I don't know that they're aliens, and they come out, and their crashed ship looks exactly like a Dodge minivan, just like mine.
Oh, shit.
And so I think, you guys are also having minivan troubles. And then I fall in love with whatever alien daughter they have, and there's a whole... There's a whole thing in there, but it was just all based around the idea that aliens just drive minivans, because it makes me laugh.
Aliens driving minivans. I kind of had an idea for a thing where it was... like a car, like a shitty car from now, like a Ford Taurus, like a 2001 Ford Taurus, but you go back in time in that car, and it's like the fastest fucking thing anyone's ever seen in 1912. And you're just, or even just a shittier like car, but you go back in time in it, and it's amazing.
This is like a 2002 Dodge Neon.
Yeah, where the hood is starting to get that weird discoloration from the sun.
Yeah, it's like peeling off in just the middle.
Yeah.
The headlights are all foggy.
Yeah.
But when you get transported back to the 40s, everyone's like, what are these crazy colors?
You turn the key and it starts. You don't have to crank it like this, like in a cartoon, like we do.
What material are these seats out of? It's
Yeah.
some sort of faux leather.
It's like pleather, and you're like, yeah, dude,
You did it.
yeah,
That's the word.
We were
You ride
destined.
inside these fantastic mechanical beasts and refer to their speed and horsepower?
No, I don't know if going back that far would be as good. Like I want it to be like turn of the century, like early shitty.
Like back when they were driving Model Ts and shit.
Yeah, where the wheels are still like wood spokes.
They're still calling them Automo cars.
Yeah, or fucking what was the term they called them?
GoBots.
They called them locomotomatons or some shit.
Transvestites.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, Henry Ford made the first transvestite. Yep, that's what it is.
That was the antiquated term for a vehicle.
And then my other idea for a film would be that you're actually a Nigerian prince, but you're like gay, and that doesn't fly there, so you have to get to America
And marry a dude.
well, yeah, but like, so you know, like that scam
Yeah.
that people are like, I'm a whatever prince, and I need to send me this. I'll send you this, and then you send me this money, and then blah blah blah. But like, if that was actually true, and this dude is trying to do it to escape, whatever
Persecution.
fucking, some arranged marriage bullshit or something.
He just wants to marry a dude in like Brooklyn and settle down.
Why do these people not believe me? Maybe that's more Jamaican accent.
Yeah, that was a
Wait,
little,
what were you originally going for?
I was going for like
some sort of Nigerian.
yeah, something African. I don't know. I'm not even gonna say
You
that.
just have a real,
Yeah, I just
real
had-
smoky
you can't say
Jamaican
that.
accent.
Yeah, like Barbados Slim from Futurama.
Oh, man. My favorite line from fucking Barbados Slim is, "You have not seen the last of Barbados Slim. Now goodbye forever." Sometimes I'll just say that to myself. Just 'cause it's just a funny line to say.
You have not seen the last
I've
of
not seen
Austin
the last of
Baca.
Barbados Slim.
Your
Now
name kind of-
goodbye forever.
Your name kind of sounds Caribbean.
Austin Baca.
This is Austin Baca.
Yeah, a little bit.
You could really put the Baca.
Yeah.
I like the idea of them pronouncing it Austin.
Austin.
Yeah.
Austaman.
Easy Bobby. Bobby Bennett.
My man Sam. Sam Corbin.
See, mine is too white to even try to do that with.
We're sitting here with Austin and Bobby and Sam Corbin.
Austin Bobby and Sam Corbin.
This is the Reggae Shack. Did you ever listen to...
There's an actual Reggae Shack. Don't say that. That's
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That guy.
Yeah, it's the
Tracy Two Dread.
DJ Tracy. Yeah.
Yeah. I played frisbee golf with him one time.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. What else would he do?
I met him. He's nice.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he was a super
Yeah,
nice
he's super
guy.
Nice. Yeah. He's probably so nice because he's not actually hanging out all the time at the radio station. He's only there for like 2 hours.
Pops in and does his show.
Pops in, does a show, probably comes in for free food every once in a while. Like, that's what I do, those two. So.
There you go.
I love it because he was bald, but he had like the back horseshoe that he dreaded into two dreads because that's
Fucking
all
right.
the hair he
That's
had.
the way to do it.
You do it. You got to commit to it.
That's fun. Well, good times.
I had an idea for a sketch where it was like an NPR person pronouncing a bunch of people's names, but they have to do it, all correctly. So they do a kind of Chinese accent and then like a kind of African accent to pronounce the names. Then they get to the white person's accent and they really white it up too. and then we also have John Smith. It's really fucking. They go for it on the white accent. I would enjoy that.
Kathy Garrity. Like fucking, they try to figure out they try to do a shitty Irish thing because it sounds kind of vaguely Irish. Yeah, I like that. We should do sketches.
Yeah, we should do it more. I got cameras on cameras on cameras.
I think both of my movie ideas could just be a fucking sketch.
Let's do it.
You don't need to do the whole thing. Just
I say we turn your Nigerian scammer prince into just like a 2-song sketch, or just one long musical song where he eventually just finds love. I guess we gotta find a singing black guy who can also do like a Nigerian accent and is willing to let us write that.
Did I talk to you about this? About
Black Smell?
No, James Earl Jones in Lion King?
Maybe.
Is he doing just his voice, or is he like Africaning it up a little bit? Simba. Because he sounds different. And then I think what we talked about is that he's actually just using his real voice, but when he was
theatrically a little bit.
When he was doing the baseball guy in Sandlot, he was doing a voice there.
Yeah, I feel like he's one of those guys that has to normal up his voice. Because I feel the same way.
Yeah?
Like, I actually wrote a joke recently about how when I do stand-up, I insert a lot of ums and ahs to try to sound less like I'm doing a scripted musical in front of them. Like, make me sound less whimsical. Because if I don't speak more, I don't know, plain, and toss in a lot of colloquialisms, it really starts to get...
It sounds rote?
Yeah, it sounds bad. Yeah. So I've started doing that so I don't come off too Paul F. Tompkins-y.
Is that the direction you end up going?
Yeah. It gets real. I start doing a lot, and then there's this thing. And then I'm like fucking...
Yeah.
And it always goes to a Paul F. Tompkins high, and then I realize I've gone too far, and then I immediately try to end it all Kyle Kinane to get all the people back on my side. And it's fucking...
Yeah. Kyle Kinane, everything he says ends in like the way that you would say something if you were running out of breath.
Yeah.
I like his podcast, though. We should get Dave Stone back.
Let's do it.
Let's get him back.
Dave Stone.
Yeah, holla at your boy.
Come on.
I listen to your thing, which means that you listen to my thing.
Yeah, that's how a podcast works, right? It's like a phone call.
Wow, it's like he's right here with me talking.
We'll get him to come do all of our podcasts, but it's just him having to sit here for 3 hours doing everyone's podcasts.
Well, we talked about a lot of things that he likes. Recipes. And we didn't talk about any cryptids or,
Boogeyman.
Spooky things.
Did it.
The Boogeyman did it.
Anyway, about them leprechauns. Anyway, that's all the time.
I don't think they've talked about leprechauns on that show, have they?
I don't know.
Or unicorns.
I like the idea of a unicorn as a cryptid rather than just a mythical creature.
Yeah.
Like, the unicorn exists out there and it drinks the blood of children.
Well, okay, so there's...
Actually, unicorns, they prefer the intestines of Cambodian children.
Oof. Weird choice. It's not even the tastiest one.
Were unicorns created by Richard Nixon?
See, Cambodia is one of those weird places, too, that I would have said is in Africa. Turns out...
It totally does kind of sound a little bit like an African nation. Actually, I thought for a while that it was a Central American nation, but I was confusing with Colombia.
That happens.
Turns out, in the heart of Asia.
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Right in the heartland.
The heart of Asia. Cambodia.
Okay, So is this? Follow
Yeah.
me on this. Country music objectively sucks because every other country in the world does their version of rock and pop and rap and every other genre other than just country.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's an interesting point. Because here we just call like their version of country music just world music. So like,
Yeah.
is our version of country and like their in other like nations just, is that world music, or do they still call it like a country, or do they just throw in like American country on there?
yeah.
Do they also say like, oh, this is terrible, I hate this too?
Yeah, in Austria, is there like the version of NPR where there's some lady that we went into the heart of a village in Tennessee, America. We found
I feel like that's the future at
this
some point.
band.
Yeah.
They are called Brooks and Dunn.
I mean, that might hold water if Garth Brooks wasn't the number one musician in the world.
Oh, I guess. But who else likes him? Like,
Fucking apparently everybody.
wow.
I mean, Canadians have their own version of country. That's basically like our country. You
Do
know?
they?
Yeah.
You could argue
they like
Stompin'
country.
Tom Connors.
Stomp-
you could
Tom
say reggae is Jamaican country.
No, it's just reggae.
Reggae.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has their folk music.
Sure.
You know, like Britain has skiffle.
what?
Yeah, it's,
What is
I mean,
skiffle?
It's what the Beatles were before they found out what rock and roll was,
Oh, okay.
So, okay.
and it's basically what Mumford and Sons was before they got electric.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, so they have little things where it's just like, yeah, we have this little banjo-y type thing that twangs. We have a guitar.
Just acoustic flogging Molly?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck
But then
that
also
shit.
in Asia, they have good old Tuvan throat singing, and we've seen how good that is.
Oh, that's a
Unless
shit.
we haven't shown you the video of...
I think I've
like-
heard of throat singing. It's like...
Yeah, I've been practicing. It's real fun.
Yeah? Let me hear a little bit of it.
It's fun.
It's really good.
It's really fun to hit that resonance and just
really good.
feel it
and I'm
rattle your bones.
and I'm sober hearing it too.
Yeah.
Like, the first time I heard you like actually perfect it, I was high and like getting scared of it.
You're just making your
Yeah.
body a didgeridoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best.
It
It's
is.
also
Wow.
the sound that the Buggalo make.
Oh, no,
Wait,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's
From
the
the
sound that they all
Futurama?
make. Yeah.
The Bugalo.
Yeah. It's the barbecue's
Kind
over
of.
noise again.
It's-
That's too many Futurama references for one podcast. Now goodbye forever.
I'm about to hit you with one more. It kind of also sounds like Hypnotoad.
Oh yeah,
That's more of like a...
that's more industrial. That's industrial Tuvian throat singing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm into
They-
that
yeah.
genre.
So now I got to
Yeah.
figure out how to do the other two styles of throat singing, because I'm doing what they call kargara, which
All
is the
right.
low resonance.
Low resonance.
And is there like a opera, like a soprano of
Castrati?
throat
There's
singing?
ones where they make a higher resonance sound and then they can control the top whistle real crazy.
Whoa.
We're going to show you so many videos after we turn this
Oh,
podcast
dude.
off.
All right, let me try it. Let me go. No.
You see what it is the way they make you practice is because you're not engaging your actual throat. It's the false vocal cords below your throat that you're trying to vibrate. So like the way you would clear your throat, like that sort of thing. You want to engage those. There you go. It's that.
Oh,
But you have
mine
to-
sounds ugly.
Yeah, exactly. No, but you gotta find that resonance,
Okay,
right?
all
And then
right.
you just gotta try to keep the air going through that just to vibrate that part, and then eventually you kind of feel it move to your chest. And it's really fun.
Wow.
This is great
All
for the
right.
podcast.
Yeah, I
everyone
bet.
go along. You just gotta clear your throat like. Yours is so crazy. Yours is so out of control. There's too much
No,
forcing.
dude, I'm Tom Waitsing it. Dude, I'm a Tom
Brad
Waits
up.
throat
But
singer.
that's what Tom Waits does. Is he's using the false vocal cords because you're not actually damaging your voice that way.
Oh, okay.
But you get all of the look how gruff I am, and then your voice is fine afterwards.
Wow. All right.
I haven't perfected it. It fucked up my throat.
Yeah, okay. What if... can we do like a DeLong version of throat singing? Oh, dude. That would be a thing you could do. Oh, man.
is growing up.
Wait, that's Sum 41, isn't
No,
it?
that one's also Blink
That's
182.
Blink-182?
Yep.
No, it's not.
Any song you think, it's always Blink 182.
No, it's not.
That
it's
one's
not.
it.
It's Good Charlotte.
No, that's not.
Look it up.
That's it. No, I know for a fact. It's
this
off the
is-
Dude Ranch album
This is
before they hit
Growing
it
Up
big.
is
Yeah.
Blink-182.
What is Good Charlotte?
It's not good.
No, okay.
It's
They're like
yeah,
a punk band or like an emo band,
Good Charlotte
like goth
was
band.
Good Charlotte was
They're
more
like
of a tag
05.
onto the end of the pop punk wave into the
Yeah.
emo wave in the early 2000s.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not great.
They had the eyeliner, but they were also still super, super poppy. It was great.
Yeah.
Did they have any like notable songs? 'Cause I think
This
I
is
remember.
the end to throw all your hands up. You don't wanna be you. Yeah. That one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. I did like
Gotta dip into their discography, I guess.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't suggest.
Well, I gotta figure out what the fuck they are.
they're like a shittier, not as like
This dude's name is Benji,
Yeah, Benji.
like the dog. Isn't there a dog named Benji?
Benji Madden.
yeah, I think there was a Benji dog that was like had to go find his family because they moved
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, Homeward Bound.
They made a lot of movies around the era of my childhood about dogs getting left behind and then finding their owner.
Yeah.
Or not even dogs. Like, you ever seen the movie Polly? Not
Nah.
Along Came
It's
Polly with the jizz in the
about the
hair.
parrot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the parrot one.
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it,
It's
but I know about it.
it is
So they jizz on this dog.
Because I was at that age.
Yeah.
Because I was at that age where I was becoming aware of the world around me, and one of the
Uh-huh.
things they play a lot on like the radio, like ads and TV commercials, was the movie Polly. That's
Uh-huh.
why I remember it. But I've
Yeah.
never seen it, and I have no. Like, all I know is about a fucking parrot.
It's the same story. It's,
About
well,
like any like abandoned pet story, right?
yeah.
Like the parrot gets lost. Like the trailer basically is the movie. Like you don't need to go
Pretty
and pay. You don't need to pay for a
much,
ticket. You just gotta have a subscription to fucking Cartoon Network. And
Yeah.
it'll come up every fucking commercial break.
You know what it is? And you know why it was good? Is it was because it was a talking animal movie where the animal's mouth didn't move.
Oh really?
You don't need that. You don't watch an animal talking movie and go, "This isn't believable."
Well,
why
because-
is his mouth not moving but I hear sounds?
Well,
You
is
just
it?
go,
Well, I mean, is the bird like just is it like in his mind? Like everything, all the world is just like
Kind of,
everything he's
yeah.
saying is just his mind.
Like
It's-
100 Deeds with Eddie McDowd.
Oh, okay.
a what?
So it was an old Nickelodeon show where this bully got turned into a dog that was owned by the kid he bullied, and he had to do 100 good deeds as this dog, and then he get turned back into
so
human.
it's like My Name Is Earl for kids.
Yeah, it was that. It was that before My Name Is Earl happened, and then the show
Wow.
got canceled before he got to his 100 deeds. So when
Oh,
they got,
damn. So
that
he's
guy's
still
eternally a dog.
He's still a dog now.
Wow.
I think maybe they just
Was
they-
Danny Tamborelli in that show?
I'm not going to say he wasn't because that was
He
his
might have been.
heyday.
Or any one of the other like
Danny
All That
C
people?
list all that care
Yeah,
people.
Tamborelli?
the old all that people.
Any of the ones that weren't Keenan Kel
Yeah.
or Amanda Bynes?
No, none of them made it out.
Yeah, none of them really did.
Amanda Bynes
There was
went
Jack
crazy, right?
DeSena, but he was like the reboot all that.
Yeah, I feel like
and he
those
went
are
on
the
to
people
do
that teach groundlings classes.
Kenan Thompson is the only one
that is still doing
that
stuff.
did anything out of any of that.
Yeah, because
right?
Amanda Bynes got coked out of her mind and showed her tits on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That was a good time.
Yeah, but she's also crazy now.
Well, I got to go check that out.
Well, she's not crazy
No, it was
anymore.
past
She's
her
like,
prime.
Pastor. Well, she was a child. What do you mean?
Yeah,
her
that's-
prime was when she
No,
was
that was-
like,
no,
but
she
then
was just a line in
yeah, because then
child
she
actors.
had like, was it she in Easy A? Was that the one she was in?
no, that's Emma Stone.
No, because she was like the.
Oh, no, she wasn't easy.
Yeah, like the bad person. in
Yeah,
that.
she was the antagonist.
Yeah,
in
that was
movie.
like
I remember
her.
that.
That was like her last big movie before she went crazy.
huh?
Yeah, she took some time off. Then wanted to like fuck Drake Bell.
Yeah, which we all did.
Yeah.
That swooshy hair was
Yeah.
something else. And now we all want to fuck Josh Peck. Who would have thought?
Yeah, and he's going to play Charles Bukowski in a movie.
Fuck yeah!
I was in L.A. and there's a bar called Barkowski.
I'm mad that it
I'm not
wasn't
surprised.
Charles Bukaki. You think that's a porn movie? I'm looking it up.
Anything could be a Bukaki.
I want to see if
lamp
it
you're a
tries to
team
correct me
player.
if I put in Charles Bukaki.
I think that's your impression of the comic who says that.
That's CharlesBukaki.com.
Damn. Is it okay? I gave her the old Charles Bukaki. What's that? When you kick her in the face and then jizz on her.
Oh, this
'cause
guy's a fucking dirtbag.
yeah. What? Let me
Charles
see.
Bukaki.
Oh, Oh, yeah.
Wait, which one are we talking about?
He has his book out now called Lilacs and Labia.
So, the Charles Bukowski.
So, yeah, Charles Bukowski has...
Because Bukowski was a kind of a piece of shit, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Although-
Charles Bukowski has wonderful poems like The Ballad of Dirty Sanchez.
As far as people that we haven't fucking made movies of their work, that have... Dude, they're rebooting fucking everything. How can we not have a Ham on Rye movie?
I don't
What
know
are you
what that
wait,
is.
what?
Oh, dude, it's a
You
Bukowski
mean the
book.
sandwich?
Oh,
Huh?
okay. I'm
Dude.
sorry. I don't actually know Bukowski. I just know the Modest Mouse song, and then I saw
Oh,
a book
yeah.
in a bookstore once, thinking like, "Oh, I should buy this for a friend."
I wrote
Yeah.
a song about not knowing shit about Bukowski.
Wow! You
That's
wrote
how meta it is.
You wrote a song that is the same premise as my podcast.
About a guy we don't know anything about,
Yeah.
apparently, and you're teaching us now.
I got deep into him. I read...
You got deep in that Bukowski.
Yeah, dude. Balls deep in that bukkake.
Got deep in that bung.
Actually, you're doing it wrong if your balls are deep in anything during a bukkake. That's not how you do it.
What if your ball's deep in cum?
Wait, what? Oh, is there a version of bukkake where people just jizz on each other's balls?
I like the idea of an unstructured Bukaki where there's no lady. It's just dudes trying to jizz on each other like tag.
Oh,
I think we need to have a charity fun cocky where we all just get in a room
Fun cocky.
and just jizz on each other for charity. $10, you get to peek in for a minute.
Wow. Okay.
Call to action.
Yeah, I'll do
Charity
it.
fun cocky.
I'll do good things for the world if it's hilarious.
Yeah. And then for $20, they can smoke out of your butt.
Smoke out of... Oh, yeah, with the hookah hose. Yep. I don't think... I don't think that's the...
You got real Jimmy Stewart there for a second.
Washington.
Oh, you can't put the smoke in my butt, my rear end.
A young senator looking to make it in this crazy government.
Yeah, brother. You do that throat singing, you do that Jimmy Stewart.
Now you calm down. I don't know what you're saying.
Have you ever watched It's a Wonderful Life?
No.
Okay, there's a part where he goes,
referenced everything.
"You're a nasty old spider, Mr. Potter." And
Oh, Jimmy Stewart,
yeah.
Good.
Talking about the old...
the ghost, or
He's a handicapped old man. And, like, they're so mean to him. Like, he's a dick, but, like, come on.
what? Because he's handicapped.
They're,
He's
like,
being a dick, though, right?
He's being
This
a
Mr.
dick.
Potter.
He's like foreclosing on people's houses and shit. But actually,
but he's like more like
really-
it's just like him. He has to do his job, right?
Well, you know what's weird is like he's actually not doing like the shitty loans that did the whole real estate bubble.
yeah.
So like, really, what
that
he's
wasn't a
doing-
thing back in the 30s and 40s.
Yeah, he's not giving loans to people that can't pay for their houses. So, like, really, Mr. Potter is actually doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And they all fucking hate him.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Just like the movie Rent.
I've never seen Rent. Is that a
Oh.
musical?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't watch those.
Has Anthony Rapp in it, who got his dick touched by Kevin Spacey.
Oh shit. That's the dude.
Yeah.
It's one of those Me Too dudes.
Me too.
He's Me Too'd and he's got a bad attitude. Because he got Me Too. I don't know.
Yeah, that one fell off the rails real
Yeah.
quick. We're just gonna let you stew in that
You're
one.
going
Yeah.
for
Well, let's call it a fucking day.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
call
we've.
it a day.
I think we've said plenty of things that would get us in trouble
Yeah.
if anyone knew who any of us was.
Yeah, the good news is the only people listening are
Yeah.
Jim Fleming, my dad, and Jay Randall. So
There you go.
thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been the first episode of What That Is. Coming from your producer.
Wait, is this the first one you're going to put out?
It's because I didn't
Well,
put out.
now-
I didn't put out.
now-
I didn't put out a petri dish yesterday.
Now
or
you
today.
can't
Oh,
put this
okay.
out.
Yes.
You got to put this out as like the sixth one now. Now that you put attention to it, you have to.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, I don't know. Do it however you see fit.
Should I put
because-
this one out and then you just start your podcast?
Yeah.
When do you?
'Cause
What
okay.
days do you want them out?
Okay,
We're gonna
so,
do this on the air.
Okay, so I don't know how often. I'm going to do one a week.
Okay, good. Solid choice.
I'm not sure that I'll do it on the same day every week.
Interesting.
So I'll be like, if we could have like a lag time of like a week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, if it'll come out on this day, I'll be trying to do it at some point that week, whatever, up to 7 days before, or you know what I mean. I don't know. I'll just do them. I'll just do them when I can.
Just do 'em.
You got a couple in reserve that you can put if I'm late on it, and then we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
I don't think a strict like regular schedule is what
It's
people.
not needed.
That's nothing
Nah.
that I do in my life is why is
We'll
what
start it
people
up.
enjoy about me is my punctuality.
We'll just start putting it out on Wednesdays
Mm-hmm.
because that's going to be what tomorrow is.
Okay. So this will be the first one?
Yeah, it'll be the first one, and it'll
All right.
be cross-pollinated with the late episode of the Petri Dish.
Okay.
'Cause
Sounds
I
good.
didn't want to do one yesterday.
All right, fuck
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
Sounds good. Hey, have you thought about doing it where every different podcast you have is released as the same thing, but like it's this is the same problems episode.
Oh, yeah, like on one feed?
Yeah, so people only have to subscribe to one thing?
I thought about it, but man, I don't want to.
Yeah.
It'll be too much work to keep it all, like, separate, but also
Equal.
there.
Yeah, the U.S. has an issue like that too.
All right. Well, fuck it. This has been What That Is. I am no smarter having done it.
We never even really got to who Gore Vidal is at the end of it. Anyway,
we
so-
got dumber because we all just ended up trying to throat sing for like a whole
Well, like there was like a good like half hour where I was just not into it at all. Like, I was
Like,
not
we
in the
just-
moment, getting like bad anxiety, just looking at my phone and like just getting sober for some reason.
What was in your phone that was
Nothing.
bumming
I was
out?
just nothing. I was just looking at Twitter.
Oh.
So yeah, no, you're right.
That's
I
the
was
way to
being
do
bummed
it.
out
the way to
on
do
Twitter.
All right.
Looking up stuff I don't know.
I gotta go to a mic and yell about how old I am and what bothers me now.
Stop being so old.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a whole bit where it's like, we gotta quit calling these things phones. If I can't call you on it and you don't answer. Yeah.
What are you gonna
It's-
call him then?
I don't know. It's just a dumb thought, but like all the punchline of it is okay. So I text you once, and it vibrates like a prairie dog queefing, and then you jump up off the couch and run to go check that out. But it can be ringing over and over, like Michael J. Fox getting raped in an earthquake. That doesn't arouse your suspicion. That you
Michael
need to
J.
go-
Fox rings and earthquakes?
getting raped in an earthquake.
That makes sense.
It vibrates a lot, is what I'm saying.
I just want you to keep just doing that joke, but just keep using those like
Yeah.
analogies to just describe the
Never stop
vibration
it.
and just
Yeah.
keep going like more and more and more blue.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
it.
I can try that. Yeah.
And you never get to an actual punchline. You just keep doing that.
I mean,
just
I
keep
need
describing the vibration in a really funny, stupid way.
that needs to be near the end because
Yeah.
a person with a disorder being raped can't get much bluer than that.
Yeah,
It's true.
So you're building up to that. But the
Especially
idea
a
is,
beloved icon.
but the idea is you build so much tension that you never pay it off. You know? But you're still
that.
you're still like throwing out like funny like
I'm just the
metaphors
blue
for
baller of comedy.
yeah, just funny metaphors for phone vibrations.
Okay. Like, let's all come up with one real quick, and then we'll call it a
Oh,
day.
man.
Oh, let's see.
God, I gotta use my fucking brain now.
It's just fucking vibrating over there like fucking Betty White's 50-year-old
Like
goddamn dildo.
a
Just
fucking
triple D batteries in there.
Like a
like a bumblebee in a fifth grader's cheek or something. Just vibrating around.
yeah. Okay. Well, we'll do the writing not on mic.
Yeah, we gotta take more improv classes.
All right. Yeah. What that is.
Check out Reno Improv.
See you later.